are you feeling about this one tomorrow night?
Well, it's a tough game. We've got, really stiff opposition. So we're giving this our utmost concentration, and we've done a lot of work on them, and utmost respect as well.
How much do you prefer this one-off tie, especially when it's at home?
Well, I mean, I don't prefer it. It's just the way it is. And we have to accept that's the challenge that lies ahead of us. The advantage is, we're at home, but no support, obviously. So it's the only advantage that I feel is that we're at home, so we don't have to do the preparation of travelling and getting the players through that.
With everything that Celtic are trying to achieve this season, where does Champions League football rank in all of that?
Probably second, behind obviously the priorities winning the league. So it's really important to us, and I think it's something that the players really want to try and negotiate as well. But Ferencváros had some very good results in the Europa League. Pretty comfortable win against Djurgården. So I expect this to be a really tough game for us.
I think it's only the second qualifying round, but the level of opposition year on year is just becoming even more intense and even tougher, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean it's early to get a team of this quality, and even Djurgården would have been decent quality as well. So we're excited by it though. We're looking forward to the game, and I think we've prepared as best we can for it.
I suppose with the experience that some of the boys have had in the Champions League, that's a real sort of basis to work on, and a real drive and determination for what they can achieve in this competition.
Yeah, and we have got some new players in the building as well, obviously, but we've got a team and a squad full of international players, and I think the Europa League run hopefully will stand them in good stead, by giving them a taste of what they could have going forward. Ultimately, we want to play in the Champions League. It's the blue ribbon event, and but we know that these ties are very difficult to negotiate.
That Europa League run really just sort of dispelled that you should hold no fear against most of them. If you go to the Stadio Olimpico and win, you shouldn't fear anyone.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a long time ago now when you think about what's going on in between them, but hopefully, that experience should give them a little bit of confidence going into tomorrow. But I mean, we're well down the track from that. It'd be great to replicate those kind of nights again, and by doing that, we have to, overcome a very, very good side.
You mentioned European nights at Celtic Park. Obviously, the fans play a massive part. How big a loss will they be tomorrow night?
Well, I mean, I think we have amazing support at home, and I think over the years, the last 20 odd years, I think the key to our home form has been the support that we get, allied to a very motivated team. So we'll have a very motivated team tomorrow, just without that, great support that we have. And it is a loss, there's no question that. And, we're going to have to, adapt as best we can. We did very well against Reykjavik, and it's a real step up.
There's talk of Celtic potentially being a test event this weekend. Is there any update on that, getting some fans in?
I haven't heard any more progress on that at the minute.
Spoke about new players coming in already, and Neil, how close are you to David Turnbull being the next new player?
No idea.
Talks ongoing as far as you know?
As far as I know, but I have no idea how far or how close anything is going to be confirmed. I've been just totally concentrating on obviously Dundee United on Saturday, and then this game that lies ahead for us tomorrow night. It's so important that I can't have too many distractions elsewhere.
Is that the same for Aaron Hickey, I think?
It's the same for Ronaldo, it's the same for Messi. I've asked you before, just stop throwing names at me, because I'm going to just keep batting off the questions, really, because it's not our policy and it's not principled to be talking about speculation.
I do take the point, but it seems that things are moving quite quickly.
Well, you know
on the background.
You know more about it than me.
Talking about names, Neil, do you remember playing against Rebrov?
I think I played against him when he was in the Premier League with Tottenham, and definitely played against him at an international level as well. And he had a real sort of good partnership, obviously, with Shevchenko. Probably didn't have the impact that many would have felt, at Spurs. Probably didn't play as much as he would have liked, but he was a quality player, like, you know, and you know he's doing a very good job with the team that he has at the minute and the style of play as well.
Neil, a player that you can talk about is Tom Rogic. Is there any update from last week on that?
No.
Okay, I wanted to ask you as well about Christie at the weekend. Played him out wide. Obviously, I've spoken to you maybe even a year ago now, and you said you prefer him through the middle, but sometimes you do like him out wide. What does he add to the game when he starts out wide? You can bring Cham in the middle as well.
Well, he gives you that balance where, you know, for the likes of Frimpong, you can, you know, take the fullback inside and leave the channels open for Frimpong to go on and get beyond him. Obviously, coming in on his stronger foot, you could see at the weekend he had 3 or 4 great efforts at goal, and actually our goal came from one of those efforts as well. But you know, he's a top quality player, so no matter where we play him, whether it be 8, 10 or in a wide position, you know, he delivers with, you know, a lot of energy, a lot of quality, and you know, ultimately we're hoping as the season goes on, more goals.
Another good turnaround from Celtic players and Steve Clark's Scotland squad. Your thoughts on that? They've got 4 or 5 players from Celtic.
Yeah, I'm delighted, you know, and you know, hope that when the fixtures come around, that you know, they make a telling contribution for the, you know, the country. They've got obviously, you know, these Nation League games in September and then the playoffs the following month, so they'll obviously be very important for Steve in the build up to the playoffs as well.
See, last night UEFA gave clubs the power to ban players from going abroad or quarantine players. Is it something that crossed your mind? Because obviously you could have players travelling.
It's something we'll have to, you know, look at over the next couple of days, and you know, we'll be, you know, advised by our COVID officer here, and obviously the, you know, relevant associations, and obviously the club as well.
You know, obviously you don't want to, you know, tear players away from their countries, but is it a case where, you know, the club comes first in that sense, and you have to make a call solely on the club in the future of the Premier League, the Premiership, and what comes of that?
Well, I'm sure we can, you know, I'm sure there's some sort of leeway either way. You know, we can come to some sort of agreement. But like I said, you know, only became aware of this sort of regulation from FIFA today or UEFA today. So it's something that we'll discuss between, you know, after tomorrow night's game and the game at the weekend.
Is there any update on Bongo? Is he back in training?
He's not, no. So he's still under investigation, but we're hoping that'll be resolved the next day or two.
Is he out of self-isolation in that sense?
I think so, yeah. I think this quarantine time's up, yeah.
Has he apologised, spoken to you since?
No, not yet, no.
Any bumps and bruises for the weekend?
No. Not the Odson's a bit, you know, sore in the thigh, but he should be okay.
Talked about a step up, Neil. Can you quantify just how big a step up this is from last week? Because you're obviously extremely comfortable last week against Reykjavik.
Yeah, I mean, you know, physically, athletically, tactically, you know, quality-wise, you know, Ferencváros are a big step up. And like I said, you know, they negotiated the tie against Djurgården very comfortably, and that wasn't an easy thing to do. And, you know, looking at the Europa League results last season, they never lost a game away from home in the group to, you know, Espanyol, Ludogorets, CSKA Moscow. So they know how to travel. So that's what lies ahead of us. It's going to be a difficult tie.